Talking about Dragonball Daima.
Amazing intro song.
Amazing intro. So, most of us have seen it. I think only me and Wes.
Yeah, you guys.
I'm only at episode 8. I'm watching in English.
It was more episodes. We're gonna get to that. It's more episodes than I thought it was. It's 20 episodes.
Yeah.
Like I was catching up on it this weekend. I was like, fuck. I mean, I watched all of them, but I was like, damn, it's a lot of episodes. For some reason, I thought it was only like 8.
Yeah,
no, 8 is when the first real battle starts.
Yeah,
the first 7 are just wind blowing.
Yeah, 8 is when it starts.
Let me get to
first
that.
7 episodes.
Let me get to that.
No,
Blowing.
the first 7 is introducing the demon world.
This is Dragon Ball Z.
But people complain about the pacing in One Piece.
Bro, you talking about 1,000 episodes, bro. Relax.
7
bro.
introduce one area.
Overall, man.
They're like,
this was it was okay. It was a good lore heavy story, man. Like going into like just the demon world and like the backstory on the Kais and everything and learning about Supreme Kai. Even though he's not like my favorite character at all. Seeing him
Garlic Jr.
I actually like Garlic Jr. more than Supreme Kai. No, for real.
Supreme Kai's a bitch.
He is. I would take Garlic Jr.'s Dead Zone in that filler episode over King Kai. He did nothing.
Supreme
but
Kai.
looks. Oh yeah, my bad. Supreme Kai.
Respect King Kai.
Yeah,
but Supreme Kai, I can't remember.
Exactly, bro. He's that motherfucking weird nigga with that mohawk from
He's
2013.
He's Shin. He's the purple Kai from the Boo saga.
Well, his name is actually Nair.
Gotcha.
He's got the elf ears.
Yeah.
Is he old?
Huh?
Is he the old one?
No. Well, he's not old.
That's
young,
the elder Supreme
Okay.
Kai.
All right. Yeah.
But one thing about Dragon Ball, just in all the series, I love Akira Toriyama, but we gotta remember this nigga is forgetful. He rest in peace. He is forgetful. He's it seems like when he writes a story, I don't think he watches the shit because it's a lot of retcons and things that happen in other seasons and even Super or even Z that happen that don't make any sense in Daima. One thing is like the Patara fusion earrings with Supreme Kai and is it Kabito?
Yes.
Well, they said in Super that if you aren't a Kai, then these transformations or the fusion only lasts for 30 minutes or something like that. But in Daima, since they wanted to unbreak the fusion, they got absorbed by Boo instead of the time limit thing. So that was kind of weird. The lack of Gohan was kind of weird.
Fuck that nigga.
I don't think, but
he beat me in the.
We got a
I'm
vendetta.
thinking of it as this: like when we go into fucking Super, he's just deep into like books and everything like that. I feel like that's just where he is.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, they only show him in like a flashback. I'm like, okay, like I'm not the biggest Gohan fan, but like, yo, can he at least get some shine? I mean, the last movie was about him, but at least something.
No.
I'm tired.
He's still cutting his hair.
I'm tired. We said this when y'all was at the old spot.
Oh shit.
I am tired of these niggas turning into the kids just because somebody think they can beat them. Oh, that's the same thing that happened in fucking Z with
Are you
Emperor
saying
Puno.
this is kind of like GT?
GT, yes, a lot of elements in GT.
Damn.
That
Is there something else in this that shows up just like in GT?
Yeah, but it's explained a little bit better. And the transformation is better than fucking Vegeta.
The transformation is not better.
No, my bad. Let me finish my statement. Let me get this thing. Let me
I'm ready
finish
to
my
fight, bro.
statement.
My
bro.
bad. Let me finish.
We're on the same podcast.
All right, yeah.
Vegeta's transformation in Z, I did not like with him having to get the strobe lights to go into Super Saiyan.
Yeah,
4.
no, I'm talking about Goku's.
Oh, hell no.
Goku's is way better
in GT.
In GT.
Yes, it is.
It makes more sense as well.
It does, but
how?
GT is a different continuity.
Wait.
Go ahead.
In GT,
We are gonna fight today.
no. In
Yeah,
GT,
we got to get them clips.
why does it just magically make him go to an adult again, and then when he isn't in the form, he goes back to being a child?
Magic.
No,
Force
fuck that.
Deity
That's
Link.
stupid as shit.
I'm talking about
magic.
No, I'm talking
Force
about
The look of it looks better.
No, I'm talking about how he got to Super Saiyan 4 in GT.
Oh, okay.
That's what the way that he achieves it to me was better than in this demon realm.
Well, because they said the power was always in them, but with the help of
that's literally everything in Dragon Ball
Naima,
Z.
no,
Yeah,
exactly.
literally.
Always,
With the
with
the power of friendship, anything can happen.
They should have. If that's true, then when the fucking old Namekian put his hand on fucking Gohan, Super Saiyan 4 immediately.
no, but you still have to train up to that point. Goku still trained after Z.
Yeah,
even though Daima is what
my
couple months after he did?
I'll let you keep talking because I have gripes, of course.
Okay, all right, but no, let me just get some summary.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Real quick, the episodes are like 15 minutes after you take away the intro, the recap, and the outro.
Yeah.
So
and
like,
if you got ads, just like 20,
I mean, that's still
12
better
minutes.
consistency than a Marvel show. So
Well, like I said earlier, man, Dragon Ball Z, I like the lore in Dragon Ball, bro. Toriyama is good, or the writers are very good at just adding lore and keep adding lore on the stuff, man. But that comes at the cost of like, yo, how does he achieve this when he couldn't achieve that in fucking Super? Is this a different continuity?
That's what
I'm kind
wanna
of taking
know.
it like yo, this is like how the movies were. Like the movies are in different timelines and different continuities.
this is a filler fucking series.
But it's the,
to
I mean,
me-
the series wasn't all bad.
I just look at it as everything else in the Dragon Ball
Yeah.
realm. It's never really like makes sense, but it's fun.
Dragon Ball lacks, and I've said this before, lacks in story, but they make up with a lot of action.
Do they lack in story? That's
Come on, bro.
what? Come on, what?
News to the Dragon Ball fans.
The Dragon Ball story was good.
Dragon Ball story.
See,
No, I'll give you
From
up
the
to.
80s.
Go ahead.
You're right. The Dragon Ball from the 80s was good.
I had wait, what?
Nothing.
I had kind of like, because I was in the same boat. It was like Dragon Ball Z and all that, very, very lacking. Love the fights. We've been over this many times. But as I'm seeing more about Akira Toriyama coming out lately, I'm starting to get more of like, give him leeway of, yeah, he really is just wanting to make just fun stuff. And I saw a tweet where Toriyama made a page saying, "Thank you, we're done with the series. We'll be on the next one." In 1995, and the series he was talking about was Dragon Ball Z, the manga, of course, because the anime didn't come out yet. At least I don't think. When did the anime?
He might have been talking about GT.
I don't know.
He might have been talking about GT.
Akira, okay,
But he didn't really work on GT. He only did the Super 17 storyline, if I'm not mistaken.
okay.
And he designed Super Saiyan 4.
In 1995 and 1996 is when the first season came.
Because I think GT ended in 98. Yeah.
And so now, the whole point of what I was saying to that would be, how big was Dragon Ball at that time? Because I feel like huge. Okay, because I took it as
And in Mexico.
this thing ended like, and he was like saying thank you for this, and it wasn't as huge as it is in the West.
Mhm.
And now it's one of the biggest things just because of popularity. So now people have this expectation of, if it's that popular, it's got to be that fundamentally good. Where if you look at from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z, and during the time it came out, he was just making it. He wasn't really trying to push anything. There was never an establishment. But it's when, hardcore Dragon Ball fans come out and say this is better than absolutely every single other anime. That's where the problem.
That is where the problem is.
But it's
Yeah.
driven that, like we said that shit during that episode.
The great
It's,
debate.
it's driven like purely off nostalgia.
Yeah.
Like it's driven like yeah, it was always just fun. Like it was I said that during that time, like it appealed to us when we were young boys because it was violent and it was animated. like it was,
There was nothing else to it. Nobody
there
was like, you got to watch Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, this was
Yeah.
different than that.
Yep.
But it is fun. Like it does what it's supposed to do, but like you just can't really. It's not supposed
There's
to.
not
be
like
in
a
that
Not a lot
realm,
of
I don't think.
substance.
It's not. Yeah, it's not a substance based
Yeah.
show.
In all fairness to...
Door open?
Yeah, it is. I opened it because it's hot in here and sometimes the cameras overheat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thinking about the
Sometimes
camera.
they do.
It is
Yeah.
cold.
I mean...
My little feet.
We're-
My little feet.
we
are
are so
cold.
sorry, Princess. I don't even have socks or shoes on.
Did you call him princess?
You're white though.
Yeah.
You wear shorts
I'm
outside in the
Icelandic.
winter.
You are
Yeah.
finger banging the goddamn.
I like
You've
to feel
done that.
things.
in
I like
3
to feel things
episodes.
in between my toes.
But yeah, go.
But I think Akira Toriyama's been writing it since, of course, the 80s. And back then, the continuity made sense. Like, it was still at least linear. Like, it all meshed together well, except for, forgetting Launch. That was about it.
Wait for the
I
what?
don't think he locked that bitch.
Launch was in Dragon Ball. She could sneeze, and when she sneezed, she was like bipolar.
She went Super Saiyan.
Completely different personality. She was very sweet, and then she was like
Very violent.
very violent.
She had an Uzi on her.
Manly, like
She was fucking shooting shit.
It's kind of like
but in Dragon Ball
Kafka
Z,
and that other.
in a way, but in Dragon Ball Z, she's not there at all. They don't mention her, nothing. And it's because she's not in any of it. It's because Akira Toriyama literally forgot she was a character.
Good.
So
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. But back then his continuity was better. It's kind of like staying on track, keeping things, pretty much, linear with details. But the problem is that ended in the 90s. And then he writes Super, and Super is like way late 2000s. So he's gonna forget some shit. The man forgot a character a couple years later.
I was trying to bail him out. I would say that the Dragon Ball fandom changed just because
They're losers. Losers.
Just because it was originally up to what? Just him and Vegeta. No, it was him and Frieza. I think he wrote it up to him and Frieza. Like the story was like pretty much solid up there. Like you didn't really have any like too many things that were missed or anything. But then when you go on to do the androids and do Cell and like do all this other shit, even with the fucking Buu saga, it's like it was supposed to end in so many ways. Mm-hmm. And then it just ended with Goku.
So, that's because he did want to replace Goku, but the fans weren't having it.
See, I want to know about this myth. So, did he want to end it at Frieza? Because like when you...
No, I think he just wanted to end Goku being the main...
Yeah, when Gohan defeated Cell, it was supposed to be Gohan. That's why the Buu saga starts with Gohan in high school and all that shit.
But the thing is...
But people didn't like that.
From what I heard, yeah, exactly.
And that's why we had Goten as well, to give them some resemblance of Goku.
I thought he fell out of love with it, and he just started just doing love, not out of love completely, but he just kind of fell back from it because of the fans, of the crazy ass fandom. Like, I feel like he wanted Vegeta to be one of them.
Pushed it though. I feel like they're the ones that kept him going.
I mean, popularity wise, yes, but like the story kind of suffered at points. Story suffered. The story
suffers, but also like
Buu saga is not that. It's okay. I remember meeting Nick and saying this shit. Like, bro, I like the way Gotenks looks cool. But that nigga ain't do shit. He was just there. He's just there to sell shit.
The thing about Dragon Ball Z that's really good is like showing off an extremely strong character that's super dope and then immediately dismissing them.
Bro, just sell.
Immediately.
Just selling shit.
Ultimate Gohan dismissed.
Capitalism.
Gotenks dismissed.
See,
Trunks dismissed.
That's a great way to put it.
Like he's very good at like, but again, I think it is more on the fans where they were so obsessed with Goku, where he's like, all right, this is what's gonna sell. Goku up front. Goku up front. Yeah. No, I don't think.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Goku's not my favorite.
After Frieza, then Goku stopped being my favorite just because just the way that Goku was like, just portrayed and everything.
But like they were saying, I think he was portrayed that way because they were trying to push him out. Like in the Cell games, especially, if you're trying to push Goku, why would you make him be like, you know what? I'm actually going to sideline. You go take him on.
You can actually see it in the Cell saga and the Buu saga and the Android saga that they're trying to push Goku to the side.
Yeah.
Like Goku gets the heart disease, so it's like Piccolo's mainly the main one putting in all that work. And then the Cell games is like Vegeta, Trunks, and Gohan that really put in majority of the work in the Cell games. And then we go on to the Buu saga, and it's majority of like Gohan for the most part. Then we get Gotenks, which was awesome for a second. But we got our beautiful Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which is, I think, one of the best designs. And we got Majin Vegeta, which was gorgeous. But you can tell like there's parts where he's trying his best to keep Goku more as like an equal character to the rest. And you can see that. But then afterwards, like, he's like, just fuck it. Like, Super is just like, it's Goku. Look
Super
at
is
him.
like
Goku.
they're gonna watch the shit anyway. They're gonna watch it anyway. They're gonna do whatever they want to.
Yeah.
Honestly, bro, I know I made that joke about, I made that joke about, One Piece can't fill a theater up and shit.
That's not even true.
Yeah, One Piece Red
You know,
was
I
one
said
of the highest selling.
that factual thing that One Piece can't fill up a theater.
That's not factual at
But
all.
I honestly just think that
They
they're just trying to, with Dragon Ball Z, bro. They just trying to sell shit.
See,
trying to sell you DLC, trying to sell you action figures, trying to sell you
Trying to sell Cell?
trying to sell. We can sell 5 different versions of Cell and Cell Max. That's 6
And
versions.
then a bunch of different kind of other people.
I wish
that
I
look
was
like
Kurt
Cell.
Cobain.
A purple one?
And the Cell Junior show.
While Cell was probably one of the more complex villains, he's like my least favorite villain.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of the voice?
No, it's because of how
I love his voice.
I don't like
Perfect for.
I don't like how he looks with his weird like Ku Klux Klan
Dick in the
hat
back of his
coming up out of his head.
He got that hood on.
He's got a dick butt.
One thing I will say about Dragon Ball, though, to its benefit of not having a nice linear continuity story, is anybody can get into it at any time, at any point. And that's a good
and
thing.
you're gonna have fun watching.
Exactly.
Like, there's no doubt about that. We're not gonna dismiss the fact that Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super,
Look at us.
a lot of fun to
Mature.
watch.
Yep.
They're a lot of fun to watch.
Yep.
You said GT?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fun.
Are you kidding me? In the
like GT.
fucking the Super Android
Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
I'll give you 3.
Super Saiyan 4.
I'll give you 4 of them because you said
Super Saiyan 4 Goku, his maliciousness in that was fire.
So
fire.
That's 10 times.
Man, I wish I had fur.
Yeah. But then-
Red
so, but like, fuck, I lost train of thought, but I'll get it back eventually.
No, but you saying that you can pick up Dragon Ball Z anywhere. Like
Yeah,
you can literally
it's fun.
watch just the movies.
Yes.
What's it called?
There, I found
Watch
it.
the Dragon Ball Z
I found
movies.
it again. I got it back. So my biggest gripe with everything that's happened in the recent years of Super and Daima is like when they first introduced Battle of the Gods as the movie, and we're like, oh fuck yeah, like what is Goku's God form gonna look like? This is gonna be crazy. Like, oh, will it be like Super Saiyan 4? This, that, and the other. And all we got was just red hair. And we were like, oh, that's a lazy design.
To sell.
Yeah.
God,
But listen,
That was lazy.
that was lazy. And
all the shit. That,
Akira Toriyama knew that. Okay? He had Daima in the back burners, I bet. Because he was like, I'm going to give them Super Saiyan 4, but I want that red hair again. Because what was the point of this Super Saiyan 4 having red hair?
He was skinnier, bro.
Also,
What
like
does that got to do with red
that
hair?
form has been obsolete pretty much since that movie.
Battle of the Gods, yeah.
Like
It's a
Goku
thing
never
just to
goes
throw
just
away.
Super Saiyan God.
You go straight to blue.
I'm kind of pissed that Super Saiyan 2 just got
that's true.
put on the
yeah,
back
I forgot
burner.
Yeah, that's true.
Super Saiyan 3 got put on the back burner too.
Like
Yeah.
and you see
deserve it.
and you see Vegeta in Super Saiyan God base like one time, and that's the Broly,
Broly movie. But in the manga, he did go Super Saiyan God more than that. Like in the Goku Black storyline, he goes Super Saiyan.
Well, in Super, they kind of do explain it, but then they explain why they go into them certain forms, but then it's just literally a couple episodes. It doesn't even matter no more because Goku can just surpass that. Like, I think because of the God Key, you were able to move faster.
Well, the God
and
Key
stuff.
is like a whole different form, but then Super Saiyan Blue is just him going Super Saiyan while in God mode.
Yeah.
I want to see him go Super Saiyan 3 in God mode.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah,
long ass
yeah.
blue hair, give it to me.
That would be sick.
Give it to me.
Bro, I don't know what's going on. I don't
Give
know
me a
what's
different
going
color.
Yeah.
on. It even
that Goku,
I
Goku
hate-
Rose is
I'm gonna be
fucking
honest
fire.
with you. I really hate the color of Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. I hate the blue. I hate
Blue. I think again, to me, it's just a little lazy.
It is
Because
fucking
even-
lazy.
it. It's lazy as
You niggas
fuck.
could have Googled any Super Saiyan fan
Yeah,
drawing and just been like,
yeah.
all right,
Super Saiyan 5
Give him
Goku.
Super Saiyan.
my
He's
first,
got white hair.
my first
Gohan.
introduction
80 tails.
to my first introduction to Super was in 2019. Preston showed me the Battle of the Gods movie. I was watching it and I'm like, what the fuck is this? What is this? Why is everybody so friendly? There's no blood whatsoever. Goku's like, hey, let's be friends. And like, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I was about to say, I really like the way Wishes did that.
His voice
Go on.
when he's hey guys, like
He's a
He said that at the beginning of the episode.
He's a dweeb.
Is that movie the one where there's like Super Saiyan 3 Broly and like
No.
okay, because
No.
there's some Dragon Ball.
That's a fan made thing. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
based off
Fan-made?
a card game,
Yeah.
and that's actually arguably better.
Wow, I didn't know that was fan made.
But one good thing with Daima, bro,
And
the
Super Saiyan 4.
Daima
Gohan.
fight scenes were really good. The choreography on the fight scenes were
Oh,
good.
they were good.
It ended kind of lackluster, bro. I didn't.
I'm
really
not
like
gonna.
that third out shit.
I've seen a lot of people talking about, oh, this is one of the best Kamehameha waves ever. And I was like, bro, we just got the best one in Super. Quit trying to make this a thing.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that Kamehameha when he rode
Yeah,
bro, me and
That might be
Herja
the one.
watched it together. We paused it. We had to. Like, bro, that shit was crazy. And there's people who were just currently hating on the show.
Yeah,
That shit was wild. Like, that was good.
It's some good. It's some
And
good.
that's
there's
what
some-
Dragon
you wanna
Ball
say
though.
Daima was better. And it's just them trying
Recency,
to
it's
make
recency
it.
bias. It's recency bias.
But it wasn't even good. No, I'm talking about the Kamehameha wave.
Daima was alright. It was cool.
And also, I'm like, again, a lot of gripes going on right here.
That
for
Warp
me.
Kamehameha that he did on sale, that shit was good.
Fire.
too.
Fire.
Fire.
What?
But
No,
the
go on.
Kamehameha wave in GT, that's why I liked Super Saiyan 4 so
Times?
much. It was red.
At 10 times, yeah.
Like,
They missed the opportunity.
why do we, bro? You have this blueprint already made, and it's like we love that part of it. Give us that. Give us that content. Like, make that part of the continuity.
You want me to get a Ouija board so we can ask him?
No, I'll just pray tonight, and that'll work.
See,
something just popped into my head, and like since
With JFK
they,
was a bullet.
no, since
oh,
they
damn.
since they reintroduced Android 17 in Super. No, I'm saying in the manga, like when they continue, what if they bring in Super Android 17? Like if he somehow gets manipulated and turned into an evil being again.
That would be sweet.
I would
By
very much
Dr.
like that.
I don't know where we're going right now. They just dropped a new chapter recently.
Yeah, they're
So
far.
It's
They're kind of far.
the chapter after Piccolo looked at Homegirl.
What?
Piccolo is the last chapter before Toriyama passed. Piccolo, was looking at Pan's teacher.
Oh
Like,
no,
no.
no.
Give it
This
out.
is it was kind of like a filler chapter, which was crazy. But it's like how Trunks and Goten got inspired to become superheroes, like Great Saiyaman. Everybody was thinking they were like based off Great Saiyaman, but no, apparently not. I just skimmed through it. I didn't want to read the whole thing because it had no point to the actual.
One thing I didn't like about Daima is I didn't like the main bad guy. I didn't like him.
Yeah,
Didn't like him.
yeah. I
Yeah, I think his name is
One of
Gold.
the-
Demon Jiren?
one of the main things that I really like about
Boiled brat.
yeah, he does.
why?
Yeah.
Cause you just said it, lazy.
I was about to say because in Jiren's group, that was like the part of their little superhero group. They all had the same fits.
He wasn't even the leader.
I saw a theory that somebody said for the final, if they're just making all these things from non-canon Dragon Ball canon, was since this guy looked so big and goofy, almost all Dragon Ball villains, at least my favorite ones, start off goofy. All of them. Like Janemba, fucking Boo, all of them. And then they have the form where they look like the coolest, most badass thing ever. And theory was like, what if this guy turns into Super Janemba and now he's canon? And I thought that would have been really cool. But since it didn't, I agree. Like the villain he just looks like a clown. Like doesn't even look cool. Like as they're fighting, I'm just like, this dude looks like he should get his ass absolutely fucking destroyed. Like it doesn't even look like he should be strong.
pause.
But yeah.
Well, before we move on to the next topic, man, I did like. I know I don't like them going into kids, but I am a fan of Kid Goku. What are you talking?
Wow. Yeah.
I said
No.
go-
No.
He
No.
was saying
No.
what he
No.
said
No.
was
No.
right.
No. No.
Wait,
No. 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 No.
Wait,
No.
Yo,
That's what you said.
Come on now.
Dude, he's not a fan of them transforming into children.
I'm not a fan of them transforming into children, but watching Goku fight, especially with the power pole, was dope.
It was.
That was it.
But why does he have to be a kid to use the power pole? Just use
Because
it
Nostalgia.
it makes sense.
It's
You gotta
nostalgia,
fit.
nostalgia.
bro. Come on, bro.
Dragon
you
Ball
thinking
runs
logic.
on it.
You thinking logic.
My
This is
bad.
not a-
Love it or hate
This
it.
That's exactly what I-
Wow.
Cause I'm black and I'm white and
Yo, I'm not talking on the next topic. I'm
Born
not.
as a king, but
I got
died
the-
as a slave.
We got the blood of the king and the slave. I'm not talking next topic. I'm not. I'm sorry.
Um,
Y'all gonna have to hold it down. Yeah, fuck me.
I thought Frieza's dopest form to me was the one that King Cold is in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So his second form.
Yes.
Like that to me looks his most badass form.
I agree.
But then
Couldn't kill.
cooler looks cooler.
the one
Cooler
Was it
does
worth
look
it?
cooler.
isn't
Was
that
it
the
fucking worth it?
that's the one he stabs Krillin with his horn.
His
he just
horns,
handled
yeah.
him.
Yeah, that's like
They
when I think
showdown
of Frieza,
phenomenal.
that's the Frieza that I think of.
Yeah.
But yeah, we want to go into our next topic.
Ugh.
Yep.
Let's talk
Spider-Man.
about continuity. Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Friendly neighborhood.